Hey traders! In this week's video, I'm gonna talk about what I will personally do to recover from a string of losing trades. If you have followed my video last week, you will have realized that I've done a few losing trades last week. In actual fact, it's 3 stop loss and 0 TP. Yeah. So this week I'm gonna share with you my plan on how I plan to recover from my drawdown. I've been through worse, and 3 losing trades in a row is pretty common to me. Yeah. So I hope that by sharing my experience, you can learn from the stupid mistakes that I've done in the past, and I hope that could improve your trading. So I will do that by reviewing and previewing a few setups that's gonna happen next week, and I hope that you could benefit from my sharing. Yeah. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So I'll start off by reviewing some of the setups I talked about last week, the 3 stop loss that I talked about. Yeah, so I just want to share with you guys my struggles being a harmonic trader, and you get to see my struggles, you get to see my joy. What I want to do is to be as transparent as possible, to you guys. Yeah. So the first setup that I took last week, it was actually on Friday's close 2 weeks ago. Yeah, what happened was that I saw this sharp pattern completed on dollar Swiss, then it came down, and it did the initial reaction. So I waited for a secondary retest before I got in, and on Monday the price actually gapped down, and I was stop out at about 30 to 40 pips of loss. Yeah. So upon reviewing, I realized that I could have drawn this pattern a little bit wrongly. Yeah. So just 2 days ago, I reviewed the way I draw the pattern, and I realized that I probably took the wrong B. The point B for the shark should always be the deeper retracement instead of this low. I should have taken this low. If I've took this earlier low here, I would have entered exactly at my PRZ, and the bounce off could easily net me about 150 pips of profit. Yeah. So I learned from my mistake. I know what to do going forward, and I hope that you guys can learn from my mistake too. Yeah. The second setup I want to talk about is on EURCAD. Yeah. So this EURCAD. So what happened on EURCAD is that this was the initial reaction of the butterfly. It actually hit profit target 1. It came back up to the zone, and I was going in. I went in for type 2 entry. So what happened eventually was that it just it got rejected a second time, and I got it around 44.56 around there. Yeah. But within the next few hours, it actually went above my PRZ and it stopped me out. Yeah. So for this trade, I lost about 40 pips to 50 pips on this. So reviewing this setup, what I could do next time going forward is that once a pattern completes and it hits the profit target 1, in the case for the butterfly pattern, it is the AD retracement 38.2%. Once the pattern completes and hits the profit target 1, I will not be entering anymore on the type 2 test. Yeah, so this is a way I could filter and only take more high probability setups. Yeah, so this was EURCAD for me. And the third trade which I lost was on pound kiwi. Okay, this one, what happened was that I saw a bearish bet. It went up, it came down. So I had my first entry after it closed below the PRZ. It went down 100 pips. I did not take a single cent off the table. Then when it came back up to my entry level, I shifted my stop loss and I protected. So the first trade I hit, I was stop out at break even. But second time it came back into the zone, I saw this bearish candle. Let me zoom it in for you to see. Yeah, so this bearish candle, and I just jumped in at the close of the candle. So upon reviewing, I realized that I should have waited for the second bearish candle to close below the PRZ before I enter. Yeah, this setup, it did not hit the profit target 1, and this secondary retest could actually work out if I was a little bit more patient. If the red candle actually closed below the PRZ, I should have entered after it closed below. So this bounced up, I lost about 80 pips, and that concluded my week. 3 stop loss, no TP. So next week, this is what I will be previewing. Yeah, but before I actually go to what I will talk about next week, I want to talk about my worst drawdown ever in my trading career. That was back in 2015. Just check this out. So this is my profile that was linked to Forex Factory back in 2015. This one actually links my account, my equity curve, and it's actually to help myself monitor my trading. Yeah, back then in 2015 I was very into risk control, and as you can see, this was 150 trades done over a period of 1 year, and during the worst time ever was from March till I think this was around May. I had a string of about 16, 17 in a row losses, but you can see that I was super strict with my risk control, and I actually limited my risk to 1% per trade. Slowly it rebounded, had a string of losses about 10 in a row again, rebounded up, but close to the end of the year I got hit with about 10 in a row losses again. But I was pretty happy because I ended the year with about 80% returns on that year. Yeah, so what does this chart, what's the lesson that I want to share with you guys? It's not about Terry is good, Terry made 80% in a year. It's about, why did I have the confidence, to actually stick to the trading system after a string of losses? It was because I back tested about 300 over setups, and I forward tested about 200 over setups before I started trading live on the system. So no matter what trading system you are onto, no matter what you learn from your friends or online or from some guru, whenever they tell you something, I will suggest that you always back test and forward test over a sample size of about 6 months or 300 trades before you actually trade live. I realized that this system over time, it gives me an edge over the market, and that's why I held on, and I was really confident that could turn a profit, and I was right. But I also realized that this system, over the period of 6 years, it gave me 4 winning years and 2 losing years. So I don't really make profits every single year, but I know that over a period of 5 to 6 years, I get about 70% profitable years most of the time. Yeah, so I'm sticking with this system, and I'm just trying to perfect and increase my winning percentage. Yep. So I hope that this chart itself gives you guys some inspiration that this harmonic trading system actually works, and you should stick with it if you are already committed to it. Yeah. Okay, so previewing next week, the 3 setups I want to talk about. Dollar yen. So dollar yen, what I see is that price is nearing a critical support resistance zone. So I see a bearish shock that's going to complete around 112.55. So next week, I hope that dollar yen does one more leg up, hits the 112.55 level, and once it's rejected with a pin bar or candlestick reversal, preferably with a RSI divergence, I'll be entering somewhere close to that zone. Yeah, so if there's no reaction and price just bursts straight above the PRZ, there will be no trades on dollar yen. Yeah, the profit target and stop loss is all here, and you can actually read my post to get the idea. Yeah. Second setup, I want to talk about Kiwi dollar. So I actually identified a bullish shark, bullish bet. So next week, I hope that Kiwi dollar continues to retrace downwards, and once it hits my entry zone around 69.13, I will be monitoring for a pin bar, candlestick reversal, some form of RSI divergence, and reaction of the PRZ for my entry. So if price just bursts below the PRZ, there will be no trades, and this is how I'm going to trade the Kiwi dollar. Yeah. Last but not least is on CAD yen. So CAD yen is very similar to dollar yen, so I'm just really hoping for one more leg up into the 84.60 to 84.80 zone. 84.80 is because of a super strong support resistance zone earlier on the H4 chart. Yeah, so H1 shark completes 84.60, then H4 support resistance comes in at 84.80. So around this zone, I hope to see some kind of spike and reaction around here. So if that happens, pin bar, candlestick reversal, I will be entering short around this level. If the price just bursts up and clears 84.80, there will be no trade. Yeah, so easily a 2.5 risk to reward on this setup, and this is how I'm going to trade next week. So I'm done with next week. A little bit of advertisement before I'm done. So in my link, in my description box below, let me spend some time. In my description box below, I have a form for you guys to fill in. So if you guys would like to find out more about this auto pattern software that's created by Scott Carney and my friends from Poland, you could actually register your interest in the form in my description box, and I will be sending your information to the guys from Formation Seeker. This is a very exclusive promotion that only you guys who actually watch this video and express interest will be able to obtain some form of a promotion coupon. Yeah, so if you guys are new to harmonic trading, and you guys need some help in identifying patterns, this software could really help you. Yeah, so do fill up the form and I will send your particulars over. It's optional, but just check it out, and I hope that whatever promotions I give to you guys will be beneficial in your trading. So I'm done for this week. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Goodbye.